This video is a little different from our usual cruising videos. I'm going to show you what was really happening behind the scenes as we cruised across the world's highest canal aqueduct on the Llangollen Canal. I wanted to include lots of different shots of the aqueduct, so I walked ahead while Alex and Pete got the boat ready. We were there in winter, in December, and there was hardly another boat in sight. Got an absolutely beautiful day for it. Sun shining, it's not windy, it's very cold, but it's beautiful. I was just using the camera on my iPhone to take photos and video footage. I'll go down the steps to get a few more shots of the actual arches. I had a vague idea in my head of showing the aqueduct from all different angles and all the views in the final video. Back at the boat, Pete had been getting the drone ready for only its second flight. We have a DJI Mini 3 Pro. But Pete did a fantastic job and I was able to edit out any little mishaps. Meanwhile, back on the boat, Alex and I, with very little experience between us, took the tiller. You excited?
Yeah? You're gonna hit the... Let me do it. I can do it. I can do it well.
Turn it off.
It's like the scene in Polar Express where it's like left turn, right turn.
But after a few early wobbles, Alex became a lot more confident, and really there's nowhere to go other than straight. The canal sits in a narrow iron trough, which is only slightly wider than the boat.
There's the train. Look at that.
But you're travelling at 162 feet above the ground.
Oh, it's quite high, isn't it?
As we crossed, I was getting as many different shots as I could, leaning over the edge and taking panoramic shots to show the beautiful views. And shots that would try and give the viewer a sense of how high up we were. And some video of our reactions. Have you looked down yet, Alex? Have you looked down that side?
Oh my gosh.
If you look closely, you can see me getting off the boat just there. Alex kept the boat in a slow tick over while I ran ahead to get some shots of the boat coming towards me. And I wish I'd got video of this, but Pete was running along the aqueduct to try and catch up with us to jump back on the boat.
Right. It's amazing. What do you think, Alex?
It was amazing. It was superb. So we done the drone.
Yeah.
Once we were over the other side, I left the boys with the boat. They turned it around and filled it with diesel, while I went for a walk to go and get more shots. Going down to get a better view of the arches from below.
walk back up now.
Once I was back at the top, I rushed ahead to get some more shots of the beautiful view and some footage of the boat coming back across the aqueduct. And these are some of the most favourite shots we have of our boat. I hopped back aboard and carried on filming as we crossed. So with all that footage on my phone, it was time to do the editing. I taught myself to use iMovie, and it's what I've stuck with. I know there's more fancy editing software packages, but I've just decided to stick with what I know. It's very user-friendly, and basically you just drag and drop everything into your project. You can add titles and subtitles and different transitions between cuts. I often use the cross dissolve that you can see here. You simply click it, drag it to where you want it and drop. It really is that easy. The next step is adding the music. If you've watched any of our videos, you may have noticed that I use quite a bit of music to create different types of emotions as people are watching. Again, this is just drag and drop from the music library. We pay a subscription for Epidemic Sound, an online music provider, which gives us permission to use a huge variety of music without any copyright issues on YouTube. You can save your favourite pieces in your own library and then download them to use in your editing program. This may sound like an advert for Epidemic Sound, but I just wanted to answer one of the questions that we often get asked about where do we get our music from. You can search literally by anything, genre, mood, you name it. Here I'm looking for something that's classical with a sense of adventure to it, and it will suggest many different tracks. I've set up a little demonstration here to show you what I mean about creating different emotions with different types of music. See what you think. Which tracks would you have chosen? I wonder if you'll agree with my choices for the final edit. The last step of the editing process is to add the voiceover if there's a need, usually when I'm trying to explain something that I didn't explain in the actual video. And with no previous presenting experience, you just have to get used to the sound of hating your own voice, hearing it over and over as you're editing. So here it is, all put together in the final cut. Have you looked down yet, Alex? Have you looked down that side?
Wow. Look over there. What amazing
After we'd made the crossing, we were in Trevor Basin, and we turned around using the winding hole. You can see that marked with a U. So we filled up with diesel at the marina just here. We're going to go back across the aqueduct. If you've enjoyed this video, please hit the thumbs up button and give us a like. And if you're not subscribed already, hit that subscribe button too, it's totally free. And you can find the full version of the cruise from Ellesmere to the Aqueduct on our YouTube channel. There's a link in the description, or you can click the icon at the end of this video.
We got time on our side, we're in a state of hope. I need you on my fire. I want you to know that every time you're away, I long for you so much I can find my way. We got everything here, at least to stay alive, and the time that we share makes it all worthwhile. Got this place on our own. Do you feel that we got something strong? And I saw you walking the line, and the truth